So A Hat in Time, as you more or less know, recently added a co-op feature, and I'm not sure if that came with a vanilla patch or if that's technically part of the paid Seal the Deal DLC, which is really tough to say. But, yeah, I recorded this, and I freaking forgot to unmute my mic, which I thought broke on me, but that's the story for some other day. I tried to record Terraria last Friday. It was absolutely pain in the ass for a multitude of reasons. So, yeah, that Terraria series is not coming full circle. I think my mic is just a little bit sensitive, but yeah. Anyway, so I'm a Larry loner, so I don't have anyone to play this DLC with. So I decided, screw it. I play this game on a 360 controller normally, so that means the keyboard's available to play as Bo Kid over there, who's currently being chased down by Queen Vanessa. So yeah, if you are not familiar with this game, this is like the black sheep mission because, oh my god, the majority of the game is just absolute cute, and not to say that it's like sunshine and rainbows all over the place. I'm more talking cute and like character interactions and other stuff like that. Check out a full review of Hat in Time on the channel sometime later, maybe. I don't know. I did think up of a skit for the Death Wish that truly is a Death Wish. But point being, I decided to just try out how this co-op mode works. First, I went through a little romp through Mafia Town, and by the way, don't drown in co-op mode. Drowning is a very rare and like very easily avoidable death in this game, just because of how infrequent that you actually would start drowning. You could always get to land before you drown. So, anyway, point being, don't do that because otherwise the bubbles are going to stick on your screen when you respawn. So that's like no good. And by the way respawning works in this game, you just collect 10 pawns as a character that's still alive, and you can respawn. It's hardly even. It's like dying in Super Mario Odyssey. It's no sweat off the. It's no freaking problem. But yeah. So I decided, what would be the best mission to see how the mechanics of the co-op mode may possibly break the missions in the base game, and well, I immediately thought of this mission just because it functions so differently than pretty much any other mission in the game. Like, you could say that about all of the Chapter 2 missions, but this one just mechanically is such a different beast. And and in that barrel section you saw right at the beginning, there's actually a secret warp pad that lets you skip pretty much the entire mission after you get there. So, like, if you're getting traumatized by all the spooky, scary sounds and such, I don't blame you. This mission really threw me for a loop when I first played it, and yeah, I won't fail to admit that I died a couple times, but yeah, as you can see here, I'm just rummaging through the house, just trying to coordinate my efforts to make sure neither of them gets caught by Queen Vanessa. Like, I sent Bo Kid off into the kitchen to hide under that table because I knew that stool, the piano stool, would collapse. And as you can see, it actually works decently well. Like, sometimes the game frame rate will drop quite a bit. I noticed that on the approach to Queen Vanessa's Manor, which I also recorded, but really no one sees. This is what you'd be here for. Encountering a glitch where, spoiler alert, Bo Kid is gonna crawl all the way back to the first floor, and because she's technically still under the table right now. So like my controls got stuck, and I had to do this. Anyway, yeah, the mission works. I just it's just the co-op mode in general seems like it's designed to be really like solid. Certainly they put a lot of testing into this just because of the type of game this is. Not to say that I didn't encounter a couple bugs, as you can clearly see, but yeah, even one of the most extreme missions in the game, being Queen Vanessa's Manor, it's working perfectly fine. Even when I don't have a second person to actually control the character that I'm not. By the way, a fun little fact, that model train set in the baby's room is the exact same one you get on your spaceship after getting the relics. I couldn't help but notice that those mirror effects seem a little, I'm not sure if they're normally like that, or if they're extremely muted to preserve frame rates. But, yeah, overall I say this mode seems pretty well optimized. Definitely better than Luigi's Mansion on 3DS. And I'm talking the co-op mode in the remake, not the Skyscraper. The Skyscraper functions fine, and I really hope the Skyscraper makes it to Luigi's Mansion 3. Although it may not. I don't know. I thought it was fun. Anyway, yeah, this right here is me getting a little confused about where I need to go. Like, I think the game shoved me back into that room, and, but nope, Queen Vanessa's still over there. So, yeah, this mission is a little more forgiving than one might think. Because you can see the red in her eyes without the screen flipping out, so... I don't know, I'm still not the biggest fan of this mission. It's definitely an oddball, and it kind of freaked me out when I first encountered it, but like, it's not that long. Like, it's already approaching the end. There's like one more room you have to go to and then make a run for it, but also that Hat Kid portrait. Previously it didn't have a face on it, but now there's like voodoo eyes and mouth. And like that's freaky, and I only just now noticed that, and yeah, that scares me more than the profile pic I doodled up for my save file, which basically turned Hat Kid into a vampire. Like that. Okay, that's a question. What would happen if you put Bo Kid in front of the camera at the end of that mission? Huh. I mean, certainly that's something that I would be able to find out easily enough. Like, it works. I could probably... Like, the way the co-op works, I could probably leave Hat Kid in the lobby of Deadbird Studio, complete the entire mission as Bo Kid, and then see if at the end... If the picture becomes one of Bo Kid. I kinda doubt it, but... You never know. Like, it's to the point where if... As you can see here, if Bo Kid picks up an item, Hat Kid can still move around while Bo Kid's dialogue is up. I'm not sure if that normally freezes enemies or something, but yeah, that's also, this mission is creepy, if you couldn't freaking tell. Like, it gets real bad once you're up to the second story. But yeah, there's another small glitch. Bo Kid was teleported up to the 3rd floor, despite the fact her dialogue window and the camera was still down on the 2nd. But yeah, I'm sure I would love this co-op mode if you know I wasn't a Larry loner and had somebody to actually play through the game with like this. Yeah, shad, but, yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to do with this video. I just wanted to demonstrate this little about how, I don't know what I'm saying. Basically, I just wanted to see for myself how it worked before I dragged anyone to be contractually obligated to, like, 100% the game with me, and, yeah. And basically the rest of this is just me around with the Roomba again, because, oh good lord, I haven't put that thing through enough pain apparently. So with that said, this has just been another random gameplay video, I suppose, except I actually post-commentated this one instead of my usual pre-commentary. I did pre-commentary, but it didn't record because, as I said before, my mic was muted. So here's just the two kids doing a smug dance in front of the television. Have a good night.